Welcome to Well Balanced Kids video. Today we're going to a tropical island. Which tropical island would you like to go to? Do you know any? For a few years I used to live on an island called Trinidad in the Caribbean, and its sister isle was called Tobago. Tiny little place with beautiful beaches and palm trees just like these ones. I'd love to go there. What would you like about a tropical island? Would it be the white sandy beaches, big palm trees and fresh coconuts, the beautiful fish you get in the sea? Well, let's go and explore our beautiful island and see what we can see in our yoga. Are you ready? Let's go. So before we go to our island and swim in this gorgeous turquoise sea, we have to do our stretches and warm up. Plus, the sun is shining because we're in the tropics where it's always hot all year round. So we have to say thank you to the sun, don't we? So we're going to say thank you through our sun salutations. So as we're on holiday, we're just going to relax and we're going to roll our shoulders backwards and forwards because we're not crunched over our computers or over our tablets or over our phones. We're relaxing on the beach. So get yourself nice and relaxed and imagine that sun shining down on you. Put your feet hip width apart. Spread out those toes so they can feel that lovely yummy sand that they're sinking into. And stretch up high. Oh, that's nice. Stretching up to feel that lovely blue sky. Feel that warmth on your body. And then let's touch our knees because we've got a bit of sand on our knees there. Just going to rub that sand off. Straighten our backs, rub our sandy knees. You get sand everywhere when you go to the beach, don't you? And then let's put our hands down into that sand and stretch our back leg all the way back, like we're a little lizard running around in the sand. And then put the other one back, like we're an old piece of driftwood that's just drifted up onto the beach. And then drop our knees down to become a clam, a little seashell on the seashore, stretching out. And then let's roll our nose up that beach, let our bellies into the sand, tuck our elbows in and look up like we're a little dog looking up into the sunshine and rubbing our bellies in the sand. And curl our toes back because we're going to be a dog that's stretching back and getting our legs nice and straight if we can. Stretching our legs, pushing back. Oh, I am a dog that loves to stretch on a beach. Oh yes. I'm imagining that lovely soft sand beneath me right now. And then left foot forward to stretch our legs on the other side. Really sink those hips down. Feel that stretch. Then bring our feet together again. Flatten our backs. Let's just get rid of that sand on our knees. Stretch up high. Oh, thank you, sun, for making this holiday so lovely. And bring our hands together into prayer position. Did you like that sun salutation that we did on the beach just now? Shall we do another one? Let's go. So get those feet hip width in the sand, nice and soft. Spread those toes wide. Can you feel the sand beneath your toes? And then hands up high, reaching for the sky, reaching high, 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 and let those shoulders drop. Then brush the sand off your knees, flatten that back, and put your hands down by your feet and stretch one leg back, really sinking those hips right down. Both feet back. Imagine you're that piece of driftwood. How long can you keep it still and firm, like an old piece of driftwood that's been washed by the sea? Can you count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? And let your knees sink into the sand and curl up like a little seashell, stretching your arms in front of you. Then we lie our bellies on the floor, looking up to the ceiling, really feeling our bellies sink into that sand. Curl your toes under, push back up, bring your feet and heels as close as you can to the floor while you push, push, push up your bottom to the sky, trying to get that back as straight as you can. And left foot forward and sink down those hips before bringing the 2 feet together. Oh, more sand on my knees. Better get that off. Flatten that back and up high. Oh, you could even do a little bend back and bring your hands together in prayer position. So we said thank you to the sun on this wonderful tropical island. And isn't it amazing? Wouldn't you like to be somewhere like this right now? I know I would. So we've got lots and lots of palm trees, haven't we? So we're going to become one of those palm trees that stand tall in the sun and the wind, but bend in the wind as well. So let's place one foot firmly on the floor, get it really rooted solid as if it's got big roots going down, deep, deep down into the sand. And then bring your other foot. And if you can put it here on your inner thigh. If that's too difficult and it's too, or you're wearing something slippy like me, you can just put your foot on your ankle like so. And then let's bring those hands together at the top over our head like a tree, or you can have them like big palms either side, swaying in the wind. How long can you stay up? You could challenge yourself if you liked. Pause the video and see how long you could stay just balancing on one foot. You could make the wind go stronger and the palms go waving higher and higher, and see if you can still balance. Let's try the other foot. We've always got to do the other side, don't we, in yoga? Keep ourselves balanced. So make sure the other foot's got really solid grounding, going deep. Imagine the roots going deep, deep, deep into the sand, and then either up here or down by your ankle, like so. Bring your hands above you, or wave those palm leaves in the wind. Oh, what beautiful palm trees you are. And do you have coconuts as well? Oh, a lovely fresh coconut to eat. That lovely, really refreshing coconut water that you get in them. Or the lovely coconut jelly, the white bit in the middle. It's so yummy to taste. But I fancy we're on this beautiful beach, sitting down in a deck chair. So should we sit down in a deck chair? Well, first of all, we have to create the chair, don't we? So feet hip width apart, and let's bring our arms up like so, and then sit down as if you've got an imaginary chair. How far can you go down? Can you go right down to here? Or see if you can, And if you're down, have a look at the floor, because maybe you've seen some interesting shells on the beach. And just hold it for as long as you can. It's really good for strengthening your legs, this one. Can you hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Oh, and come up. Oh, that's quite strong on your legs, isn't it, that one? Not quite like relaxing in a deck chair, is it? So maybe shake out your legs if they're feeling a little bit stiff after that. And you know what? Whenever I sit on a beach, I quite like a little picnic. So let's sit ourselves down on that lovely sandy beach and get ourselves into staff pose, or as I like to call it sometimes, sandwich pose. So our legs are glued together, our feet point up into the sky, and our backs are lovely and straight. We're imagining that we're 2 slices of bread and we're about to make a sandwich. So stretch up high, as high as you can, and then lean forward and put your slices of bread together. Now, if you can touch your toes, great. But if you can't, don't worry, because you can always bend the bottom slice of your bread, like so, and touch your toes, like that. So what kind of sandwich are you? I really like a nice cheese sandwich, maybe with a bit of pickle, or perhaps a ham sandwich. What would you like on your little picnic on the beach? But no, what's this? What birds do you get at the seaside? You get gulls, don't you? Sometimes you get seagulls or seabirds flying along, and they've spotted our sandwich. Oh no, we better hide our sandwiches super quick, because here they come, swooping in. Let's become a seagull or a seabird. So let's put one foot firmly in the middle. Remember, it's like it's got roots. And then put our arms out straight as if they're wings. And then lean forwards. Now, if you can, if you're feeling really balanced, you could maybe lean even further. Imagine you're looking into a pond, and bring up your leg and bring down your body so you're one straight line. Ah, it's swooping down. I think it's going to get my sandwich. Here it comes from the other side. Let's place that foot really firmly. Bring up those wings and lean forwards. Here it comes. Meow. And away with my sandwich. The cheeky thing. Well, I think I'm going to go out onto the sea after that. Now I've got no sandwiches left because the seagull's stolen them all. So off we are going into a sailboat. So I'm going to do triangle pose for this, like the sail of a sailboat. So I've got one foot all the way out nice and straight, with the toes pointing towards the end of the mat. And I've got the other foot slightly at an angle, with this foot matching the back of that one. And I'm just going to slide this arm down and this one up. Can you see my sail flapping in the breeze? You can go all the way down to the floor if you like with your hand that's near the floor, but try not to bend forward, because we want to keep that sail nice and big and straight so it can catch as much wind as possible and we can sail far, far around the island. It's a lovely thing to do that if you're on an island. Go on a boat trip. Can you feel the sail stretching out your legs as the wind blows you around the island? Oh, that's a good stretch. And up we come. And let's not forget to do it on the other side. So move your arms, your feet the other way around. Try not to twist your body too much. And then slide your arm down one leg and bring the other arm up and stretch out and feel that wind in your sails blowing you along the tropical shore. Can you feel it? Oh, it's a nice feeling to be out on a boat in the sunshine, looking at the palm trees and the white sandy beaches. And up we come. There's another thing that's really nice to do on the waves of the ocean, if the waves are big enough, that is. And that's to go surfing. Do you fancy going surfing on our holiday on our tropical island? So let's keep those feet in the same position. Stretch them out wide. Get those feet in the right position, a little bit turned in and straight forward. And then just bend the front knee slightly, just so that it's over the ankle. And lift our arms up to shoulder height and look over the hand that's over the bent leg. And so can you imagine that you're surfing? Imagine that you're going down into a wave and then up. Shall we do that again? Down into the wave and then up. Oh, and then gliding across the crest of a wave. Have you ever been surfing? I've never been, but it looks like great fun. Let's do it one more time. Down into the wave and up. Oh, to glide the waves. That does look like fun. And let's do the other side. So front knee slightly bent, back leg straight if you can. Don't lock the knees though. And then nice straight arms. And imagine yourself cresting that wave, going smoothly along the water, and then down into the wave and up. Down into the wave and up. Down into the wave and up. And back. Along we go. Oh, I really enjoyed that surfing. Let's give ourselves a bit of a shake out, because that was quite a lot of work surfing those waves. You did really, really well there. You know, along with doing lots of different water sports and swimming on the beach, one thing I really like doing is relaxing. So let's lie on the beach for a moment. Oh, just all relaxed, arms above our heads, legs out, just feel that sand sinking beneath us. Oh, that's nice. And maybe we bring up our knees to our chest to just give ourselves a little stretch out. And while we're here, why don't we just roll like an old coconut being rolled along the sandy beach by the wind, just giving our backs a little massage. And maybe you want to roll from side to side. Maybe the coconut husk is getting rolled from side to side. And maybe when they're rolling, you can roll all the way up to sitting. And perhaps you've found a beautiful shell in the sand. It's what I like when I go to the beach. Beach combing, but interesting bits of wood or shells or bits of old creature. Who knows what you might be able to find. So just stretch your knees out wide and let's pretend we've become a shell. Bring our foreheads to the floor and our hands
cuddling our feet, and imagine yourself sinking in to that soft, lovely sand. Oh, I could stay here all day. That beautiful sand, so warm and soft. It just smells of holidays to me. Feel yourself sinking into the beach. Oh, that's nice. And then very, very slowly bring your head, curl up, making sure that your head comes up last. Are you feeling all relaxed now that you've spent some time on the beach? I know spending time on the beach relaxes me. So what we're going to do is a little mindful activity. We're going to think about our feelings and see whether we can guess our feelings from acting them out. So if I was in class now, I'd be getting you all to act out different kinds of feelings. But if I'm smiling like this and I'm like, oh, that was so relaxing, what would you say that I was feeling right now? That's right. I'm happy. I'm relaxed. I'm joyful. What if I was like this and a little bit like that? What would you think then? Was I still happy and relaxed? Maybe. Maybe I've seen a snake and I'm a bit worried and a little bit scared. Or maybe I'm quite different. Maybe I'm like this. What would that be? That seagull's gone off with my sandwich. I'm not happy about that. Would you say I was angry, perhaps? Frustrated? Cross? Annoyed? It's good to be able to recognise our emotions and be able to name them, because then we can express how we feel and other people can understand how we feel too. Give it a go. Next time you see someone with a funny expression on their face, have a think. What are they feeling right now, do you think? Maybe you could even ask them, see what they say. But maybe if not, if they're too cross, maybe not. Okay, so let's do our breathing exercise. And today we're going to do our petal breathing when we open and close our petals. Maybe you could imagine they're like a tropical flower or a shell, opening and closing. So as you open your lovely petals or your shell, you take a deep breath in. And then as you close them, breathe out. Can you do that? So let's do it together. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Or you could do it the other way. It doesn't really matter. It's just about really slowing your breathing down so that it goes at the same rate as your hands. So you could breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's do it one more time. Really slow down the opening and closing of the petals or the shell. Breathe in and breathe out. By slowing our breathing down, we can really relax our bodies and make ourselves feel more relaxed too. Clever, hey? Okay, so now get yourself comfortable. Maybe pause the video and find a blanket or something to lie on. Maybe get some cushions to put your head on. And if you can, just lie down on your back, looking up at the ceiling with your hands laid out to your side, as if you're lying on a soft sandy beach and you're just relaxing. So are you ready? Have you got the things you need to be nice and comfortable? Okay, I'll begin. Imagine you're on a beautiful tropical island and the sky is blue and the sun is shining and you feel lovely and warm and relaxed because you're with people you love. And you can feel the sand beneath your body and it's lovely and warm. And you can feel each part of your body sinking into the sand. And you can hear the waves wash against the shore and a faint breeze rustle through the palm trees. And as you lie there, you can feel your head growing heavy and relaxed and sinking into the sand. And you can feel a little butterfly come and touch you on the shoulder. And as it does so, your shoulders relax and sink into the sand. And you can feel your legs and arms grow heavy and relaxed and sink into the sand. And your belly getting all relaxed and sinking into the sand. Until you just feel a warmth all over as you lie there, feeling the sun on your face, wiggling your toes in the sand, feeling the warm wind caress your cheek, and maybe you can hear some birds, some seabirds, or maybe parrots flying across the sky. And you just feel like you have no cares in the world, that you're here on holiday, you don't have any worries, you're just there to enjoy yourself. And so I'm going to leave you on that lovely relaxing beach for 30 seconds to really enjoy that feeling of total relaxation. And when you're ready, open your eyes and sit yourself up. I hope you found today's yoga relaxing. I always think it's relaxing to imagine going on holiday. And so we come to the end of today's yoga video. So let's say namaste. Thank you for joining me today. And the goodness in me sees the goodness in all of you. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.